What's up guys, Postnikov here, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So last anime season was pretty wild for romance lovers, but to be honest, this season kinda poor in romance. There's not a lot of titles. Compared to last year, we had The Dangers in My Heart, A Galaxy Next Door, Insomniac's After School, and many more that were top-notch adaptations. That's why I decided to recommend you 5 romance mangas so that you're not bored throughout this season, which is quite lackluster for romance fans. So let's not waste any time and get started already. So for those who like the quintessential quintuplets, this is the manga for you. As always, here is a quick summary of the story. Uryu, who's been an orphan since childhood, receives an invitation to stay at a local shrine. His dream is to make it into a top medical school, but he comes across 3 beautiful shrine maiden sisters. The head priest requests that he marries one of them and takes over the shrine. It also seems that a supernatural entity roams the shrine. What mystery can be unveiled in this adventure? So this manga is really nice because the characters are really good and attaching, and it isn't your typical harem manga with every character phoning over the MC and being all in love with him. There's actual character development, and there are also some supernatural elements that are really interesting to follow and add some spice to the plot. The main character isn't annoying like in most harems ending, and he's not some weak-minded dude who's just gonna be pampered throughout the entire story. There's actual complex relationships in this plot, and I think you should definitely read it. So this manga is one of my favorites of all time in the romance genre. The title is particularly fascinating, but what's the story about? Let's check it out. Urban legends. They haunt our childhood and we'll tell them later to our kids to tease them. But what if an urban legend actually existed? Well, here comes Miruku-san, the slit-mouthed woman, and she's to marry a high school student to maintain her existence, and this high school boy seems really eager to marry her. At first reluctant, Miruku-san agrees under 2 conditions. 1, for a trial period of 1 year, they are to act as though they are married. If she is able to scare him within a year, the engagement will be broken. So I'm not gonna lie, when I read the premise at first, it got me really curious about the whole plot. The manga is really sweet because the relationship between the characters is heartwarming and really well executed in its development. I definitely recommend it if you're into comedy, romance, and atypical concepts with a little bit of horror and gore as well. So if you cried after reading A Silent Voice, this is for you. It's about a deaf girl, but unlike most stories, this isn't one about bullying, but more about sweet relationships between understanding high schoolers. So as always, a quick summary of the story. Tsukino, a girl born deaf, transfers to a new school and meets a talkative boy named Tayo. Tsukino is taken aback by Tayo as he talks to her without regard to the fact that she can't hear at all. Welcome to a sweet manga focused on comedy and slight romance with heartwarming characters and a fun atmosphere. So I won't go into full descriptions because it's not a manga that's really complex, to be honest. This manga is like medicine after watching A Silent Voice. It's sweet and there's no drama. The romance is also cute, but don't expect anything grandiose. It's classic and sweet. That's all you can expect from it. Now, some of you must have seen the anime The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. It's airing right now, and it is from the same mangaka of the story I'm about to talk to you about. So its name is I'm in Love with the Older Girl Next Door, and it is one of the sweetest romance mangas I read recently. So what is it about? Shia-san is in high school and lives next door to a boy 3 years younger than her. He's madly in love with her and decides to confess his love to her. Comes across a sweet relationship between 2 young people who are not shy of their feelings. What I like about this manga is the fact that there isn't useless bullshit or blushing or stupid interactions that can be found in most rom-coms. The interactions are sweet and feel refreshing, plus the art style is very simple but well made and quite atypical in the industry. I definitely recommend this one if you want vanilla romance without the usual bullshit. If you like cooking and chill mangas, this manga is the best one of the list. Its name is By the Furnace of Miss Alice's House, and it tells the story of Harumi and Alice-san's two childhood friends. After she came back from Tokyo to their old house, they start getting closer through food and shared experience, reminiscing their childhood. It is a sweet and heartwarming tale of two adults getting to get to know themselves better. What I like about this manga is that it focuses on characters and cooking. First of all, I love cooking, and I also really enjoy the interactions between these two. It reminds me of my own life in some ways, and I can personally relate to this manga very well. I'm going to be honest, this manga isn't for everyone. It's not fast-paced, and it can be really laid back when it comes to romance, but it is clear that if you're looking for a sweet romance manga, this is for you. So that was it for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. As always, if you enjoyed, like, comment and subscribe. It would really help to grow the channel. Anyway, see you on Sunday and have a good day.